Are you king of the picnic table?
No, I'm no king. I'm an elected official.
Elected by whom?
Official. Which is the same thing.
I didn't vote for you.
You don't need to. It's all payoffs. You pay enough people, you could be a king and pretend to be an elected official.
I see.
All you need is money.
Move on, drummer boy. Unless you want to try and ride the duck. This'll
probably have ridden this particular duck before because I think it came from the old elementary school. I have a pretty good feeling if I lean any direction, I'm going to be on the ground. I'm just going to
leave the duck alone.
Yeah. I don't duck like I used to. Think there's any change in there?
Hello, the morning glories everywhere.
Morning.
Yeah, but they're everywhere along the trail. See, there's a plaque on the tree, there's benches, there's...
Yeah, I have to talk to somebody.
Helicopters.
I don't think we need to go all full helicopter.
We don't need to go full helicopter?
Nah, just small.
Small helicopter?
Huh?
Drone?
I'm watching you. It is pretty impressive when you think about what it took to put that up there. And that house has a door walking out on the roof.
Huh.
And
It's
you
not...
can only close half the window shutters that don't close.
Eh.
The decorative window shutters. I guess they just have a lot of roofing problems, so they decided to go ahead and put a door there so they can go out and fix it easily. So yeah, that's thinking.
That's thinking.
I still like that building for a shop. Just sucky parking. What would you sell in that shop if you couldn't sell board games?
Why would you take away my board games?
Just saying. What would you sell on the
All this
river?
stuff from your parents' house.
Yeah. That's possible. Well, I don't think you'll make enough money to put
Fix
new
it up.
windows in.
What kind of tree is that?
Sad.
Sad, I like it.
Oh, this one I thought you were pointing at.
No, that one, yes.
That's a sad tree.
That's a sad tree. I did mean this one over here.
Oh. That is a... That got little... Oh, it might be
Pear?
the same thing that we have in our backyard. similar.
Pear. It's Bartlett pear.
Oh, okay, if it's a pear.
Not Bartlett.
I see a partridge, so it can't be a pear.
No partridge?
No.
Yeah.
They plant one when you plant the tree.
Yeah, you always have to have a partridge.
Yep.
Or a family of them.
Wow, now you're making the 1972 references. You weren't even born yet. You can't reference things before you were born.
I hang out with you old folks enough. I know this shit.
Actually, I'm not even sure when the Partridge Family was up to. It might have been in the 60s. I think it might have been late 60s instead of early 70s. I don't know. Hey Google, what years did the Partridge Family TV show air?
1970, according to some information I found on Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Well, I was right in there, right? That means they had to film the first one in the 60s.
I suppose.
So, I'm going to take that as a point.
Point!
Add it to my other pile of points that I forgot how many I have. Of course, I had to subtract all the points where I was wrong, so.
You haven't been keeping a tally this whole time?
It's a mental tally, and since I can't remember anything, it's always whatever I can last think of. So I'm going to say I'm at 102 points.
You have 1 point.
No.
Yeah, it's the last thing you can remember. You have 1 point.
I guess that's true. 1! Well, that would always mean I at least have 1. Well, I guess I could have. You can't have less than 0, technically.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
If you're wrong a lot.
Well, I mean 0 is nothing. You can't have less than nothing.
Oh yeah, you can.
No. There's a lot of. What the fuck did that mean?
I kind of wish the trail wasn't so close to the road.
I think the road was close to the river. And then, I don't know for sure. No, I don't think the train tracks were here. I mean, the trail was put over top of train tracks. And the other part, partially. I don't know, there was a train line that went right along the river here, so this might, it seems awful close to the river there for a train track. I think it might be up there. It could have been up there. I don't remember. I don't remember what was here when I was little. Before they built it.
Me neither.
I mean, I know this part of it wasn't here. I think it was just hill.
Move it on.
How do you spell that? How do you say that? Ephraim?
Ephraim? It's probably just Ephraim.
Ephraim? Huh.
Embry.
Ephraim. Let's name our next kid Ephraim.
Well, two problems with that.
No, we can find a kid somewhere. There's a good chance. You just gotta convince them that's not their whatever name they think they have. It's not right. I mean, it is an awful lot of work and potential jail time just for the joke.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know, to get out of it what you put into it.
Don't want another kid.
Oh no, I don't want to keep him. I just want to convince another kid that their name is Ephraim from that point on. I mean, if that takes a day or 2 days, probably more than a day is not worth it. I don't even think I'll put a day into it. Matter of fact, I think I'm already forgetting about the idea. You just don't hear a lot of Ephraims around anymore.
No, no, you don't.
Here's a Creighton. That's a sort of a neat first name. Creighton. Not only because of Farscape, but because, and that was his last name.
Right.
But it's a neat.
Yeah, I like it.
It's one of those strong male. It's almost like it has a, you know, like, what's the word? Blake.
Blake?
Yeah, that's
Blake?
Yeah, you can keep saying it, but it's
No.
still the same word.
No.
It's another good.
Chad.
Chad's another. Oh, come on. Anyway, Creighton sounds almost like it's an action word.
Didn't see this last time we were here.
Maybe Drake, not Blake. Drake is what I was thinking.
Drake as in Drake Lakely?
Yeah, but it's from Dragon. It's Drake. That was thick. That seems like a strong. You know, Creighton sounds like something you're taking in action. You know.
I'm gonna Crichton all over you.
No, now that sounds like he's. That's got a whole different flavor to it when you say it that way. I mean, yeah. I don't even know if you say something like, I want to Crichton all over your face. I think that, first off, it doesn't fit. Bryant. That's not really it. Yeah. That could be a first name too, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody name.
I mean, anything could be a first name. As people have been trying to prove for years now.
I guess that's true. It's a sad world we live in. Sterling. Would that be a good first name for? Would that be a boy's name or a girl's name?
Could be either.
Yeah, I guess it could. It's like the Kelly of metal names. Silver. Well, Sterling's a pipe. Okay, we'll look at the last names and see if they would be good first names. Piles.
No.
Well, there's Miles, so it's pretty close in the alphabet.
Piles isn't a good last name either. It's hemorrhoids in Britain.
Hemorrhoid seems like a sort of a unique first name for your kid.
If you want your kid to be bullied all their lives.
Weber?
No,
I mean, it could be a first name.
it's not a good one.
Weber Smith?
Nah, it's not a good one.
O'Donnell.
If you take off the O and the nil.
So you're going with Don? that sounds like Slayback's first name.
No.
That sounds another word that sounds like it's an action. Ray. Not spelled that way. Well, everybody spelled everything all screwed up now. Everyone wants to be unique, just like everybody else.
Did you turn your walking app on?
It's always on.
It's always on.
I track every step I take, just like the police. The band, not the organization.
So why are you being tracked by the police?
I haven't wore that ankle thing for a long time. Of course, the police song is about a stalker, so maybe that wasn't a good reference. Or maybe.
Or maybe. Oh. Buy a house on the river, and then they grow up all these trees, and you can't see it.
Well, you're up higher, you can see over some of the trees.
This yellow house can't.
Well, let's go knock on the door, ask if we can go inside and see for sure. You're all going on theory.
We're on sight lines.
Well, look, see that one above the garage there? You're up about 10 feet from where you're standing right now. You can probably see down in there, at least anyway. Are you suggesting they sue or chop these trees down? Or just be angry?
Just be angry is what I would do, probably. Well, not even angry, probably just...
Disappointed?
Yeah.
Would you disappointed enough to move?
Probably, well, that house is a bit of a fixer-upper, so...
So what you're saying is that shit house, not only is a shit house, but the view sucks now.
Yes.
Is it worse to have a beautiful view that you just can't see, or just not have a view? I mean, isn't it the same thing? It's just one of them, you're just more disappointed?
Yeah.
Because it's right there.
Because there's potential, and you're being denied.
They could walk across the street, and actually they could jump in the river if they wanted to, so.
Ooh, I wouldn't recommend
they do
that.
have. Well, no, but that's where you throw the bodies. I
Yes.
mean, it is a great murder house.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
You don't find those everywhere.
From your vast experience and knowledge of murder houses,
Uh-huh.
you'd say that's a good one?
Well, it's adequate. I mean, I don't know what kind of drainage and stuff they have inside, and I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into a good murder house.
Location, location, location.
That's right. I think soundproofing is probably good. That place didn't look like it was probably insulated very well back in the day. But back in the old days, there weren't as many people around, so they didn't worry about sound deadening when they were killing people in their house. People could scream. Nobody would hear them anyway.
Especially if you're out in the middle of nowhere, Kansas, on the trail west. There's plenty of opportunities.
Why are you bringing that particular thing up?
There was a family that basically killed travelers that came through.
Huh.
Can't think of their name right now.
There you go. Gary Lyon was a teacher at the school. I remember him. Lionel. That's a
That's a Thundercat. Oh!
yeah. I don't ever remember him doing that. He wasn't a
Your
very excitable guy anyway. He's sort of easy going. I don't remember him ever yelling anything about Thundercats or anything. That doesn't mean he didn't at home. I don't know what he did in his home life. These little memory signs will look a lot different in the future when we stop using letters and go to only emojis.
churches are going off.
Is that what they call that?
Yep. Morning.
I didn't know. I didn't know that's why they said that.
Uh-huh.
The church went off this morning. That sounds more like an explosion than a ringing of the bells. Actually, it sounds like they left the church out too long. You leaving the church on the counter all last night?
It's gone off.
It's gone off. About 9 o'clock it went off.
I'll just try to go up my nose. Look at those little red pink flowers. Those are so pretty.
I like the P names.
Philip, Patricia, Paul, Paula, and Priscilla. Paul, Paula. I bet they're twins. It's like Mark and Marcus.
Wonder if they were way down yonder in a patch somewhere.
Didn't get as many steps today.
Great thing about walking is you can keep doing it so you don't want to do it anymore. I have 3,800. Need at least. I reset my amount since we're starting again. 6,000. Used to be 7,500. I'll work my way back to 10,000 pretty quick. But I do it smart. Ward. Oh, this must all be military. There's Daryl, Ellen House, and yeah,
It's a Korean War memorial
memorial.
right behind you.
Yeah, I know. Hey Tim, how you doing, man? 4,068, 71, 72, 73.
Yeah.
That's not quite as fun. You could put this down in the corner. Just have to get another phone to record this.
Yeah.
And then sync it up really well. Or I'm sure there's an app.
That sounds like effort.
No, I don't think we do it. I just say it would be neat.
Okay.
All right, let's go away.
Let's go away.